what is one exercise that you've taken away from our training together that you use during your sessions with your students and yourself as well?
It has to be the beast crawl hold. For myself, because initially when we worked together for me to learn how to get this position for our Wing Chun stance, it was really unfamiliar for me, but I realized that after doing the beast crawl hold, it also helped me to kind of release this part of my torso when I was singing. In particular, I tend to want to reach upwards from here, and then it got my abdominal muscles really tight, and then I couldn't really get the sounds I want. So I think when I was working with my teacher Akiko on the song Gimme Gimme, I was trying to stretch out my chest dominant voice, but before I started training with Kes, when I tried to do that, I was just repeating those chest dominant vocal exercises without being able to get the physical support I needed for it. I knew it in theory, but I just couldn't do it. I was physically unable to do it. But after working together with her, I realized that, oh my gosh, I could do stuff like, a lot easier without having to put a lot of stress in the neck and throat region. So that was really awesome. And when I met Akiko, she also mentioned that, oh, your chest voice sounds a lot stronger and easier now. So I think that's the biggest change for me. In terms of applying it to my students, especially for students who are working on beltier, more contemporary commercial music, we do need to work more on the chest dominant sound. And a lot of people tend to associate louder and harsh sounds with maximum effort. Yes, there's effort, but it's could you redistribute it from here to here instead? So the beast crawl hold kind of takes away tension from here and attention to here and a lot more into here. And as a result, they were able to get more of a thoracic compression here that helped with their subglottic pressure, such that they could repeat these difficult and harsher sounds without hurting themselves when repeating them.
Just to explain what the beast crawl hold is, it's being in a crawling position and then lifting your knees off very slightly from the ground. And what you're trying to do with your arms is to push the floor away from you as much as possible. So you're really drawing your scapulars away from each other, such that you feel a big stretch in your upper back area over here. And when you're doing that, you would also feel a lot of engagement in your core because of the position, trying to maintain the position. And so you feel a lot of connection between your ribs and your pelvis, and really, really feeling a lot in your chest region as well, which is that thoracic compression that Jingyun was talking about. So being able to engage the core, and I think the chest area, and feeling that widening of the upper back in the beast crawl, a lot of people are able to sense the back, because a lot of singers I notice tend to try and arch and really open this area, which causes a lot more pressure through here. Whereas if you start to be able to push through and understand how to engage this region and get the core to support, you get that thoracic compression that Jingyun was talking about, and you also get the support from the core to be able to allow the voice through, which is what she talked about reducing the subglottic pressure.